wanna let me go, nah, nah, now? Are you saying that to change your mind? For love or pity, let me know, nah, nah, now? 'Cause your love made me go blind. What am I hearing? Saying you're moving back. When were you gonna tell me that? What am I hearing? It feels like a heart attack. Someone help me catch my breath again. How did you stop loving me? How is that even possible? Possible. How could we let love go? How could we move on?
Good morning everybody, welcome back to my channel. If you guys are new here, my name is Amy and I am a fourth year law student. So it is a Saturday in my life and it's at the point in the semester where all of the days merge into one, so I have a lot of assignment work to do today. So I'm up early, I'm just about to head off to the gym. I've had a bit of a kind of out of routine week because mum and dad were away, so Callum was here and he stayed with me. So they're back now, but I just wasn't kind of in my usual routine, so we're gonna get back to that today. So I'm gonna head to the gym, I'm gonna do a 3k run and then glutes, so that's the plan. So yeah, and then we're gonna come back and have a very productive day. I'm gonna try and get probably about 1,000 words done, but I think I'm gonna chat through how I do that, because a lot of the time I will genuinely sit and write a whole assignment in a day. So if it's like I did that with my last global health one and it was 2,000 words and I wrote that in a day. So I think I'm going to chat through how I normally do that, because I do them on TikTok all the time and people are like, how can you do that? So yeah, I'm going to let you guys in on my secrets for how I write so much of an assignment or an exam in the one day. So we're going to do that today. But yeah, I'm going to go and have a productive gym, make some coffee downstairs and then head off. It was so busy, but I did a 3k run and then I just ignored the weights because I couldn't do hip thrusts because all the benches were taken, and I just don't like doing weights when it's super busy because it's just like, it just annoys me. So I'm gonna do start weights tomorrow. So that was fine. So I did 3k run, I did like a 0.6 of a kilometer warm up 3k run, and then I did a 2 kilometer just cool down walk at the end. So good amount of steps, which is good. So I did 6,000 steps, so just under 5k. So yeah, feeling good. I'm gonna go home, shower, and then get started on my assignment work for the day. Got some tidying to do. I think me and mum are gonna do a food shop as well. So loads of fun for a Saturday. So I'm gonna head home. I've got the rest of my coffee here, so I'm gonna drink that on the way back, and then I shall catch up with you guys once we are ready to start work. We are just getting ready to go and do the food shop. We've made a list. So we've made a full list with all the ingredients and we're gonna go and do the shop. I actually love doing a food shop and it's so strange. I don't think many other 22-year-olds enjoy a food shop, but I do. It is so much fun. So yeah, we're gonna go and do that, and then I will come back and get stuck in on my assignment. We're on the second to last deadline of my final semester, so I have to just keep going.
Why are you playing? We ain't got the time. Tell me now if you want out. What are you saying? Come on and spit it out. I'm about to lose my mind again. How did you stop loving me? How is that even possible?
We just got back from the food shop and I have just made a little traditional, non-traditional carbonara and a coffee. So the only non-traditional bit about it is the fact that it has mushrooms in it and a normal carbonara doesn't. So the way you make normal carbonara or like traditional carbonara is with no cream. So you use egg yolks. I used a whole egg just because I was only making it for myself. So normally just egg yolks, Parmesan cheese, and that's it. So you like mix the egg yolk and the cheese together, black pepper, teeny little bit of pasta water, and Bob's your uncle. But it looks so good. So I used pancetta and then added some mushrooms just for a little bit of vegetables. But I'm gonna eat this, then head upstairs, do maybe like 2 hours of assignment work. I think I can probably write 1,000 words in two. I absolutely can write 1,000 words in 2 hours. And then we're gonna clean up my room, clean up. I need to put all my gym clothes away because they're sitting. So we're gonna organize all of those. So plenty fun to be had. I'm gonna eat this now, so. Okay, we are ready to go. So I'm on just under 1,000 words. So my goal is 4,000 in total, but I'm gonna do 1,000 today. So yeah, let's get cracking and see how quickly I can do this without writing utter trash. So let's do it. I think it should be fine because I kind of have a pretty clear indication of what I'm doing. I wrote my essay planner from the exam preparation thing, and I've just, this is like a bundle that is on Listy List, which is my small business. So I have exam timetable, study tracker, essay planner, and some other bits and bobs. So you get 5 different documents in the bundle. So if you guys want to grab yourself one of them and support my small business, then yeah, I will leave the link below as always. And there is a 20% code off code for the whole of the website for 20%. So call for exams is what it's called. 20% off, discount code exams across the whole website. So yeah, if you guys want to grab yourself one, then please do. So yeah, let's get going and see how much I can get done.
How could we move on? Move on. Why you wanna let me go now? Are you saying that to change your mind?
About 40 minutes in and I'm at 1556, so 1556. I need to be so bad, so I'm going to take a little break, go downstairs, go to the toilet, and then we're going to come back and get the 450 words finished that I need to do. I'm not struggling too much, to be honest. I think the topic that I've got has so much information, so I'm not kind of like grappling to find info. So yeah, that's good. Okay, so it is 5:49 and I got to just over 1,900 words, but I've come to like a kind of natural ending, so I don't really see the point. I'm not gonna just go on and then start like a new paragraph because I've basically finished the paragraph that I was working on, so I don't want to add more just for the sake of it, if you get what I mean. So we're gonna move on tomorrow. And I wrote down like all of my word limits for each paragraph just so I'm kind of clear in my head. So yeah, I'm feeling good. So I'm just under 2,000 words, which is halfway there, and I still have, it's due in 12 days, which is perfect. So halfway there, got 12 days to go. So hopefully if I can get like, I'm gonna aim for maybe like 500 words tomorrow just to take it a little bit easier for Sunday. Alternatively, yeah, so over the next couple days I think I'm just gonna take it a little bit easier, get it done fine, and then take a couple of days, then go back to it.
I think that's the way that I prefer to do it, just to give myself a bit of a breather, then come back, tackle it again. So I am going to talk you through how I prepare for my assignments, because I promised you I was going to do that, so we're going to do that now. Okay, I'm going to be as brief as I can so nobody has to listen to me droning on about planning. So as I said to you guys, I like to write plans. So this is like a scrap one that I did, and then I also, as I said, I use these planners from the listy one for my final one. So this was one I did the other day just when I was figuring out how to tackle it. So essentially what I do is I write it. This is called the, it's called the like Stanford method, or the Cornell, that's what it's called, the Cornell method. So you put the information in the side, like kind of like the headings, then you go for the actual content. So I said essentially introduction, 400 words. I'm going to outline my discussion topics, introduce my line of argument, and then conclude on what I'm basically going to conclude on, an introduction. And then I have the background. So I have 300 words allocated to that, so why I think that my topic is important and the current issues with not having my topic. And then we go through each point. So I have like all of the main points that I have. So essentially I like to have at least 2 weeks to do my assignments. Just makes me feel better. So when I'm doing my reading, I like to collate a list on my laptop of sources. So I shall show you. So here we are. I'm gonna close this one down. Close this down so you can see. Okay, so here we go. Global health assignment notes. So I have the URL of whatever journal I'm reading, then I have notes on what is in it. So I genuinely think this is one of the most effective ways to do it. Now I will only do typically like 1 to 2 days of reading, and then I like to also read as I go along. I just think that if I read like 10 journals, I'm going to completely forget and I'm going to have to go back and read them anyway. But I like to kind of collate the ones that I think are really useful, and then I can go back to them and understand what is kind of important and what I need to go back to. So yeah, I have a lot of information on there just with all of the different sources that I want, and it makes it so much easier. So I think having the plan like this means I'm clear exactly in my head. So I'm right, okay, done the introduction, next I'm moving on to this is the things, and then in my notes I have it in order of the sources that I'm going to use for each bit. So then when I get on to Vaccine Alliance, I have all of the things in that next paragraph clear. That is how I like to do it. And I also, for most of the time, depending on how much I have on, now obviously I've only got this one deadline left and then an exam which I've got 2 weeks to prepare for after this, so I can take it a little bit more chill. But for, as I said, for the last assignment that I did, it was 2,000 words and I did it in a day, so it is very, very doable. If you're kind of disciplined with yourself, I think you just have to sit down and be like, okay, well, it's actually not that many words when you actually break it down. And for that, the preparation is really, really key. So having all of that stuff already noted, organized, and then just being able to go and be like, okay, this is exactly what I'm doing. I'm very clear on what I need to do. And then you can essentially, as long as you're determined and you want to do it, you can sit down in 1 and 2 days and get the entire thing written. Yeah, that is how I tackle my assignments. I hope that's helpful. I know obviously everybody does it differently, but that's just how I like to do them. And I've been through 4 years of uni, 4 years of assignments, and yeah, it's always worked out pretty well for me. That's just kind of the way that I've finalized how I like to do it and curated my techniques over the last 4 years. So that's what works for me and how I like to approach it. But yeah, everybody is different. So me and mum are gonna have a prawn rice bowl for dinner, so I'm gonna go and tackle that soon. And then, oh, we've got tidying to do still, so I'm gonna tidy my room as well. I was gonna strip my bed tonight, however it is 6 o'clock and I don't know if they'll get washed and dried in time. But I'm gonna ask mum and see what she thinks. But anyway, let's go do some tidying. Glad I got that done. So feeling good. I'm just gonna save one more time because actually I haven't emailed it to myself, so I'm gonna do that first.
Why you wanna let me go now?
Room is clean. This is just a pile of gym stuff, but I'm gonna go and make dinner because I'm getting hungry. Hello everyone. So it is 11:11, well technically 23:11. I just finished this book and it is actually really good. I watched the show with Reese Witherspoon like a couple of years ago, so I kind of had like a gist of what was going on, and I had like the characters' faces in my head, which was really nice. But yeah, really good, really liked it. Would 10 out of 10 recommend. Maybe not 10 out of 10, maybe like 8 out of 10 recommend. But yeah, it was really good. I totally recommend. But I'm gonna head to my bed now, so yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Had a very productive day, nice semi-relaxing Saturday with some assignment work in there. So if you guys have any questions, then pop them in the comments, and if you did make it this far, then let's do a little sunrise emoji because I've got my sunrise lamp on. So put a little sunrise emoji if you made it to the end of this video. I love to know who makes it to the end, and I like just chatting with you guys. So yeah, pop that in the comments. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, and if you haven't already, please be sure to subscribe. There's so much fun coming, so yeah, thank you all so much for watching. I love you all so much, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.
Shit in your mind. Na na na. We